Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Hello everybody, GamerM3 GTR here and welcome to a new Let's Play for a weekend. My party, one of the categories for the weekend, which is party. And in this Let's Play, or playthrough, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna be doing boards, the party boards in the work pack here, going to adventure, and we'll cover everything else as well once they become relevant. I could do this first, but I'm gonna do that last, probably in an extra video or a video after I've done all the boards or whatever. So yeah, that'll wait until then. And here's the mushroom shop. You can buy whatever items are available, and I did buy a couple items, which will be shown in the bank, and I will go there in a bit. But I will explain what these items do. Here's an event block. This block will randomly show Boo, Koopa Troopa, or Bowser, which I will explain on the board, or will explain when they become relevant. But they will show up on the board soon. I guess I can just explain what they do, like when event block will show up on the board, and then I will explain what happens then. Over here is a plus block. When you get this block to show up instead of a normal dice block, any number on this dice block that you get will give you that amount of coins. And a minus block, which will do the opposite of what this one will do, which will decrease the number of coins you have, of the number shown on the dice block. This one, only numbers 1 to 3 will appear on the block. Warp block, change places with another character on the board. This guy I will go over later, but it's basically a little minigame or something like that you can use this guy for. Something like that, just something extra you can do to, something like a record thing that you can do, like you get a new record or whatever, something like that. Here we have a talking parrot, and I don't really want to buy this right now. It's not really relevant to the playthrough. All this one does is just mimic the characters' voices and sound effects or whatever. And it lives in the option house, which I will show off later. Here is a lucky box. Right now we just have a normal coin box that will collect all the coins that you won after completing the boards and after the minigame island thing that you can do later on. This will basically collect 10% interest on the coins that you collect with the lucky box. And this one is kind of my favorite box, but it's also, this is more of a lucky box than this one. This should be more like an interest box. This one should be a lucky box, but it's called casino box because you have a chance to get double the amount of coins that you get, or lose half of the amount that you collect. So, collected from the board for Minigame Island or whatever. So yeah. I don't have enough for any of these stuff, but I will get them later on. So let's leave. I actually don't have a Nintendo 64 controller for the PC. Like I've never had a USB Nintendo 64 controller. What I'm using right now is not an Xbox 360 controller. I'm actually using a PlayStation 3 controller. So hooked up with USB, and yeah. And it actually works with how I'm able to connect them. Okay, over here is the bank. So we have two guys here. This guy will tell you the number of coins you have total and the amount of stars you have, and I have 0 stars. and I kind of need more so. Can't remember whether I need a certain amount of stars in order to get a board, or whether I should complete all the boards available in order for a board to unlock. I'll have to look into that. Something will happen when you get 100 stars, yeah. I think a board will happen when you get 100 stars, so that's probably what I'm thinking about. And I have a long way to go. And this guy will store your items and take care of your items or whatever. And yeah, this is the normal coin box for holding your coins. That will not give you any more or decrease any number of coins you get. Any number of coins you get within the board games or Minigame Island or whatever, all of them will be stored in the normal box. And here is the speed block. Numbers 8 to 10 will appear on the dice block, and yes, I'm gonna take that because it's an awesome block. Sadly, other players may get to use it once in a while, so that kind of sucks, but at least you're able to use it from time to time, so that's good. And that's basically everything in the Star Bank, so, or just regular bank or whatever. Okay, over here we have the option house, and the other thing that I bought aside from that speed block is actually the what do you call it? What do you actually call it? It's a record disc or something? Something that plays on a record player or something like that. But it's a jukebox, CD or whatever. You can actually play anything that you've heard in the game. So this is actually one of my favorite themes of the game, or music. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You'll hear a lot of the songs throughout the game, and any new songs that you will hear will show up in the jukebox. And this guy, you can erase all the saved data, but why would you ever need him to do that? That'd be kind of stupid. If you do erase all your saved data, you'd have to start over from the beginning and collect 100 coins, 100 stars, in order to unlock the last or secret board or whatever that board is. I think it's a secret board, one of the 2 unlockable boards. And this thing can you can set it for mono or stereo sound. Obviously, this was made before surround sound was invented, so yeah. And there's another thing. You can see a leaf branch hanging on the wall. If you look closely, you can see a green leaf with the branch hanging off the wall. That's actually where the parrot would be. The talking parrot will be sitting on that branch. So that's where you can find him. And I think there was nothing there. Okay, this is actually the route that will take you to Minigame Island. You can play all the minigames there, but I'm not gonna do that. Any minigames that I don't cover within the boards will actually be shown in this place, the Minigame House. This guy will tell you all the minigames that you found on the board games. Right here, you can play any minigames that you have bought from that guy. On the table to the left there will actually be where the fly guy would be, the fly guy or whatever you want to call it. You will show up there. And here is actually the pot of skills, leads to the minigame stadium. And you can get coins that way. I will show that off after the board games and whatever. Whenever I decide to show it after I've done the board games, I will show off Minigame Stadium. Probably before I do Minigame Island, but I'm not sure. Alright, and I believe that's everything. I've talked about every place here. And, oh, also, there's more items will appear later on in the game to buy, and one item in particular would be a scroll or something like that. That after you, I don't know, I think it's after you beat every board once, then an item, a scroll will appear here, and you have to buy it for 900 coins, and you unlock a secret board. And the other board you unlock by getting 100 stars. So I might have to, if I can, download a 100%, no, not 100%, but download a save file or whatever from the internet that would have that board available. So then I would be able to play it. And then show off anything that happens after that. And I believe that's everything that I covered for the intro. So if you've been being on M3 GTI, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time for when we start a new adventure. And yes, the first half of the first board will be uploaded today after this video. This video will be uploaded after I upload my Rayman 3 HD video. I just haven't had time earlier to record Rayman 3, but I will right after I record this. And then I will upload Rayman 3 after I get it ready, and then this video will follow that. And then the first half of the first board will be uploaded later today, Saturday. And then the second half will be uploaded Sunday, so that's how I will do it. As for the number of turns per board that I'm gonna do, I'm actually not sure. I'm thinking of going 20 turns per board. I think I'll start off with 20 turns for this first board, and if you want me to increase it to 35 turns for the boards in the future, then let me know, and I will do that. Otherwise, it might just be 20 turns throughout the whole thing, and then I can get started on the extra stuff that I can do, like Minigame Island, Minigame Stadium, and stuff like that. And then after this project is completed, then I will go right to Mario Party 2. So yeah, later.